Now, this is cool, and I showed this a little bit before, but they recently renovated this and cleaned this up really nicely. It looks great. This was closed for a while. This is called is it Exedra? And what's interesting about this, well, I'll show you in a minute, but interesting, yeah, middle part right there. What's first of that is basically, for one time I thought this might have been like a fountain, but no, that is basically meant to be a bird bath. It slowly fills with water from that thing right there, kind of like a drip. When I first saw this years ago, I thought it was like maybe like a fountain, but no, it's basically like, and I'll show you the dedication plaque there over there. It gives you like the date and when it was put in. But it's more decorative than anything. I guess you could say it's partly functional because of that bird bath thing right there. But this is more if you want to take a seat, look at it. This was closed forever. I think this is made from the same stuff that the Singing Tower is made out of. But you see those really cool birds, which is you see on top of the Singing Tower. And there's the dedication plaque. Not sure you'll be able to read that, but it says, "The kiss of the sun for pardon, the song of the birds for mirth. You are near God, near God. Oh, you are near God's heart in a garden, anywhere else on earth." But this is really cool. Like I said, this was cleaned up really nice. It's all I filmed it before quite a while time ago, and you'll see it was definitely worn. It definitely was dirty. It needed to be cleaned. Of course, something like this you can't exactly like just put some soap on it and clean it. It takes a lot of restoration. But I'll read this. I'm not sure you'll be able to read it or not. "The summit upon which this resting place stands is about 324 feet above sea level. It is the highest point of land yet measured in Peninsula Florida by the government of the United States. It is also the highest land within 60 miles of the Atlantic Ocean, the Gulf of Mexico, between Washington and the Rio Grande." Now, I don't know if this collects rainwater or if it's hooked up to water and this comes out slowly from like city water or not, but then it goes in there like a drip and it comes down in here and fills up. I've been here where I've seen this totally dry, where there was no water in here, so I wonder if this, when they restored it, they unclogged it or something. I don't ever remember there ever being active water coming down in this. I could be wrong. It has been a while since I've been to this part. There's a tribute to Edward Bok from the neighbors of Mountain Lake Park. Conrad Hubbard, chairman. This sanctuary of approximately 50 acres with its planting of native vegetation in Florida was conception Edward William Bok. It was designed and executed during 1924 and 1928 by Frederick Law Olmsted. It's purchased to provide a retreat, a repose, and natural beauty for the human, a refuge for the bird, and a place for the student of southern plant and bird life. Yeah, but it's a nice place to sit, relax. This is a really beautiful area. Yeah. And you have an amazing view. I said this was closed for a while. This looks really nice. They really cleaned this really well. You see all the fine details. Alright, I just want to show this quickly. This is awesome. Make sure you check this part out when you come. Oh, I didn't show that thing right there. Cool. And I guess a lot of people, I want to mention, I guess there are a lot of weddings that take place on this thing too. I can see why. It's a beautiful location. Alright, bye. Oh, one thing I want to point out, I was thinking, well, what if this gets too much water in here, and I bet you that little hole right there prevents it from overflowing, and it drains out where it's, because eventually this will fill up. There's a little drip. Drip, 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 drip. Nice and peaceful. One more look here. I just want to show you the view you get from that thing. Look at that. That's a nice view.